Today on my show of what I'm going to talk about on my show today is I'm going to do a movie review of a movie I just watched on Netflix today. I'm going to do a 2003 movie review of Bruce Almighty. And I've seen Bruce Almighty before, and it's been a while since I watched the movie. And my opinion of what I thought about this movie is I think the movie is really funny, and I think Jim Carrey, Morgan Freeman, and Jennifer Aniston, the three of them did an amazing job together as co-stars in this movie. And the movie came out back in the year 2003 when I was only 9 years old. And it's directed by Tom Shadyac. It's also the same director who directed the movie The Nutty Professor. And I think he did an amazing job of directing this movie. And I think Jim Carrey is funny and hilarious in this movie. And I was going to let everyone know is if anyone's a big fan of Jim Carrey, and if they have not seen Bruce Almighty before, then I would highly recommend it that people should watch this movie if they haven't watched it for a long time, or unless if you watched it at the movie theaters before when it first came out in 2003. That's awesome and cool. And there's also another movie called Evan Almighty, and also Steve Carell plays in this movie. It was before he played Michael Scott in The Office. And again, if anyone likes Evan Almighty, then you'll probably like this movie because, again, it's really funny and hilarious. Yeah, and fun fact, this movie, Bruce Almighty, was filmed at the backlot of Universal Studios. And that would be really awesome if Universal makes a third installment of Bruce Almighty, but we just have to wait in the future. And they already made Bruce Almighty and Evan Almighty. And I also want to make this episode today for people who are a big fan of Jim Carrey and Jennifer Aniston. And I think Jennifer Aniston is really adorable, and she looks amazing in her 50s. And And that's all for my show today. And make sure to comment below is what did you think of the movie Bruce Almighty and why? Don't forget to subscribe and click like on the bottom below if anyone enjoyed my episode today. And before I go, I also want to give the movie thumbs up because I think it's just a good comedy to watch and check out. And that's all from my show today, and see you next time.